When a Legion assault is currently happening in Val'sharah, you can see it on the Broken Isles map, and you can receive further details once you zoom in on the Val'sharah map. Special world quests will appear in this zone during the assault. As you enter Val'sharah, a quest will pop up on your quest tracker named Assault on Val'sharah. You'll need to start this to receive credit for completing the assault. You would then need to complete 4 of the Legion Assault special world quests available around the zone. Once 4 world quests are complete, head to Jarod Shadowsong on the southwestern side of Black Rook Hold. Turn in Assault on Val'sharah to receive Holding the Ramparts. Then speak with Jarod Shadowsong to receive a flight up to the Ramparts of Black Rook Hold. When you arrive, a progress bar will appear requiring you to repel Legion forces. In order to do so, you can defeat Doomsworn Overseers, Doomsworn Inquisitors, or Filthy Drudges of the area. Once your progress bar is filled to 100%, find the Cenarion Defenders on the northern side of the Ramparts and catch another Hippogryph to a higher level of the Black Rook Hold. Though you might have to wait for them to spawn, you need to destroy the 3 Soul Harvesters, which will cause General Zeonar to spawn. This non-elite pit lord must be defeated for the quest. Once he is defeated, Cenarion Defenders will spawn, and you can catch a final Hippogryph down to Commander Jarod Shadowsong's new location. You will then be able to speak to Jarod Shadowsong in order to turn in Holding the Ramparts and to receive the final quest, Battle for Val'sharah. Speak with him again to queue for the scenario known as Turn Back the Tides, Val'sharah. Hopefully without having to wait too long, you'll get into the scenario. Once inside, the first thing you'll need to do is speak with Cenarius directly in front of you. Then continue west along the path until an enemy named Crushfist will spawn. He has an ability known as Quaking Strike, which will deal damage to players nearby. You'll need to defeat this enemy to move on with the scenario. The next step requires you to destroy 3 Fel Centrums that are guarded by Grand Inquisitors. The first 2 can be found at the top of the hill near the tower that the path is leading towards, whereas the third is actually closer to Crushfist and it can be accessed by taking a side path that leads to the east as you're making your way towards the tower. Be mindful of Fel Bombardments that take place during this stage of the scenario, as they will deal heavy damage if they hit. Once all 3 Fel Centrums have been destroyed, enter the tower to the north and make your way up the spiral staircase to the very top landing. Here you will find an enemy named Wrath-Lord Akrazar that you must defeat. He uses an ability known as Dark Wave, which sends out 3 shockwaves in front of him and deals damage to players if they are hit. He also uses an ability known as Shadow Rupture that deals damage to nearby players. You will then be directed to the outer ring of the tower, where Fel Cannons can be used to shoot down 10 Shrieking Hellbats. Your first ability fires 1 shot, whereas your second ability is almost like a rapid fire feature. Once you have shot down 10 Shrieking Hellbats, head to the southern side of the tower, where hippogryphs will appear that you can right-click to mount to head to the Legion ship. Here you will need to defeat the Legion commander known as Dread Vizier Gra'tork to finish out the scenario. His ability Dread Beam can be avoided by sidestepping. Fel Discharge will leave green areas on the ground that deal damage to players within them. He also applies a damage over time known as Gruesome Bite to his target. This enemy actually drops an abundance of useful items. To complete the scenario and leave, jump overboard of the Legion ship and a hippogryph will pick you up. After riding the hippogryph for a few seconds, the screen will fade out and you will appear in Lorlathil of Val'sharah. Here you can speak with Cenarius to turn in the Battle for Val'sharah quest and to receive progress for the Defender of the Broken Isles achievement.